All right, so Chris Tyson. This has been a topic for quite some time. I haven't even addressed it because I didn't know where to begin. The fact that they are taking HRTs doesn't bug me. All right, the fact that they are, I guess, gender neutral. I don't know what the exact term is, but they don't identify as a male or a female. So let's get that out of the way right there because I've seen a few people get completely upset at others for misgendering. If I ever misgender somebody, it's not done in malicious intent. It's done more of a I didn't know type of vibe. But Chris Tyson has been a subject of controversy just because he's, I guess, associated with MrBeast, who's the world's biggest YouTuber, and people feel that they kind of, I guess, get involved with children, and their fan base is mostly children, that they're impressionable, and you know that this topic is extremely divisive. I mean, look at the Bud Light situation. But Chris Tyson finally addressed rumors because I guess he hasn't been around much ever since the whole, I guess, controversy has popped up, that he was kicked from MrBeast's channel, according to these rumors, and they addressed it. So we're going to look at this article, talk about it, give my thoughts. Again, real quick, because, oh, you're trans. No, I'm not, all right? Anytime that I talk about something involving the subject, like the Bud Light stuff, it wasn't against Dylan Mulvaney, being involved with it. It was me questioning Bud Light as a company. What were they thinking? They put themselves in that position with their fan base, with their consumer base, and it bit them in the butt. So MrBeast is friends with Chris Tyson. Let's get that right out of the way. They are longtime friends. They've known each other for many years. And initially when this happened, when this came out and it was revealed, he was supporting Chris through thick and thin, which what friends should do. You should always have your friends back. Even when my friends are wrong or my friends do something that I don't agree with, for the most part, I usually have their back. So people are thinking MrBeast is in a little bit of a tough spot because of his audience and because of, I guess, they don't want him going to the woke side. And I could see that opinion and stuff. For me, I'm not angry at Chris Tyson. Now, I will say this before we get into all this, and this is all purely speculation on my part. It is strange that a guy who's married with children would suddenly, essentially, in my opinion, and I could be completely wrong because this is all speculation, we don't know anything that's going on, but would just toss all that aside, put this into their family situation. I heard rumors that they are split too, or they're divorcing, and I don't know if this is because of that, because he wanted to transition and the wife was like, no, I don't know. That's all speculation. But for a gentleman, to have children, a wife, to go this route, I don't know. Is it gender dysphoria that caused him to feel like he's not happy? I'm not going to get into all this because, in my opinion, I feel something's not right if somebody gives up their fucking life and happiness with a family and kids and stuff to essentially transition. I'm not mad, though. I'm just saying that's my opinion. I would never fucking do that. But let's go on. So this says they've addressed rumors that they were removed from the videos after viewers noticed they were absent from his most recent uploads. They found themselves at the center of a lot of attention recently after they announced that they'd begun hormone replacement therapy, which prompted both support and anger from content creators and viewers across the world. MrBeast has shown nothing but support for Chris since the announcement and has publicly defended his friend from speculation that their continued presence would damage his brand. So people are wondering why he was not in MrBeast's Japan video, which is what brought these questions. So yeah, I could see that whole, maybe MrBeast would be potentially worried about his brand being damaged, but he did initially stick with the support. Again, this is a slippery slope. There's people that legit got angry in this. I'm not angry. I'm not. I just don't understand the train of thought. I probably never will. We can agree to absolutely disagree with the whole idea of, I guess, gender dysphoria and all that. Chris Tyson, in a Snapchat stream, confirmed that they had not been removed or asked to leave, Mr. Beast's squad of friends for videos. Instead, they said they took time away to spend time with their son Tucker, who's 2 years old. When asked by a fan if he'd been removed from the team, Chris said, "Nope, I pretty much just told Mr. Beast I want to spend time with Tucker. He's traveling a lot." So you could see there's a clip.
Nope, I pretty much told Jimmy, just because I want to spend time with Tucker and he's traveling a lot, I'm just going to come and go as I please. I came to Japan and I left when I pleased. And I don't know if I can say I went to Mexico. I went to Mexico. And then I came back.
So they're answering. Now this says, according to this, Mr. Beast is publicly stuck by Chris ever since they came out with the HRT announcement. So it would be strange to see him turn against Chris. He's previously called the backlash against Chris absurd, saying, "Chris isn't my nightmare. He's my fucking friend and things are fine. All this transphobia is starting to piss me off." Now, I that term transphobia, I feel, gets thrown around way too loosely nowadays. All right. Oh, Eric, you need to be more, I guess, tolerant and stuff. No, again, people could do their own thing. As long as you're not hurting children or sexually assaulting people or beating women, I'm, for the most part, a pretty open book with what you want to do with your life. Just don't shove it down my throat. Don't try to force it upon me. I'll accept you for who you are as an individual, but I'm not going to be like 110%, you know what I mean, on your side. Like, I'll support you. I'll be like, yeah, you're cool, blah, blah, blah. But if you try to impose on me and I don't jump on the bandwagon and you try to cancel me for it or try to cancel other people for it, that's where I have the problem. That's where I call the wokeness out, when it's this cancel culture mob that immediately, if you say something or you have an opinion, it makes you phobic of that individual. No, I could say that even though I don't agree with Chris Tyson making this decision, I'm not transphobic at all. He could do his own thing. He could wear and change his hair and wear clothing and do everything that he fucking wants. In my opinion, the gray area is when they start trying to normalize it towards children, which a lot of the narrative is trying to make that concept. I think there's no business that a young kid under the age of 18 should even be taking any kind of hormones or any kind of estrogens or any kind of body mutilation at fucking all. None. But this day and age, it's being constantly pushed and promoted. That's my opinion. Doesn't mean I'm phobic about it. I don't give a fuck if you're trans or not, to be completely honest. I don't care if you're gay or not. But this situation with Mr. Beast has been a topic because the biggest YouTuber out there. So that's why I wanted to give my little take on it. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts. I will see you on the next one. Thank you.